Now, it's been over 3 years since I started reviewing the Utomic Edge, or formerly known as the Bumpies, and if you've been with my channel long enough, you know that my iPhone 6 Plus, I think it was, the screen really bit the dust, literally. But with these updated Utomic Edges, I know that they've come a long way since then, but still I'm not completely sold on the protection that it's going to offer your iPhone. Personally, I generally like companies that try to make their products better. Utomic, I think, is one of those companies. I am generally impressed with the last iteration of their products. Why? Because they just want to make the iPhone that much easier to use on a day-to-day basis. They've added a plethora of different accessories to go with their minimalist set of Utomic Edges. These accessories include glass protectors for the front and back, normal carbon fiber covers that fit with the corner bumpers, as well as a wallet cover and a ring cover. All these accessories basically let your iPhone stay slim while offering enough protection for, minor day-to-day mishaps that may happen. Now, from my perspective, the Utomic Edges, I wouldn't consider this as a full case replacement. I think this product is going to be very good for people who want to keep their iPhones generally naked, but are afraid of dropping it or have dropped it every once in a while. These little nubs will most likely protect your iPhone from any serious harm from an accidental drop. Most likely is the key word there. In the next few minutes, I'm going to elaborate on that recommendation. I'm going to talk about the design of the product as well as all the little extras that you can get in order to help you use your iPhone a little better. It's a wallet case now. And I'm going to finish it all off on a little rant about the protection in general about stuff for your iPhone. So let's get started.
Real usage, real reviews. Mobile Reviews A.ca.
At Mobile Reviews, Monty and I base all our reviews on actual usage. Sure, we won't be the first to put out a review on a product, but when we actually do, it's a good one because we actually put our own devices in harm's way. When it comes to design, the Utomic Edges are basically tiny bits of plastic with adhesives on the inside of them. Installation of the product is incredibly simple, as Utomic includes a sleeve to help you align the bumpers right so you don't have to eyeball them onto your iPhone. The old Bumpies were actually quite symmetrical in terms of the shape, but the updated Utomic Edges have a different shape depending on the front or back of the device. For the iPhone X, the portion of the edges on the back extend a little further than the front, which is done to accommodate the protruding camera. Both sides of the product ensure that your iPhone doesn't sit on the flat surface. Now, what are these tiny nubs made out of? They look like plastic, feel like plastic, but are actually made from resin composites that's apparently used in the biomedical industry. The resin is mixed in with metal particles and a solid colorant, which helps the Utomic Edge have the same luster as the middle of your iPhones. Now, I know all this is just marketing fluff, but all I care about is the fact that I can take a hammer to the Utomic Edge and have it retain its shape after multiple strikes. This is an important feature when it comes to protecting your iPhone, or so they tell me. The adhesive is made by 3M and has a layer of impact dampening foam between the nub and the iPhone. As you can see in this close-up, the entire nub has a bit of give due to that foam, and that's by design. During a drop, the give actually redirects some of the energy away from the iPhone. This is similar to how your head protects your brain, as the fluid between your skull and brain dampens the occasional impacts you endure living as a human being. So how well does your iPhone work with the Utomic Edges? Well, your iPhone actually handles better, in my opinion, when compared to a naked iPhone, because the nubs give your hands and fingers something extra to hold on to. Clearance of the Utomic Edge also ensures that your iPhone isn't going to be hard to pick up. Using a set of Utomic Edges is probably the best setup for somebody who likes the feel of the iPhone, but is still mildly concerned about the occasional accidental drop. Utomic has a plethora of accessories to go with the Edge. On this iPhone X, I have a Utomic screen protector and a back protector, and they both surprisingly fit very well with the Utomic Edge on the device. In fact, installation of both products was exceptionally easy once the edges were installed. Now, I personally am not a fan of back screen protectors on iPhones. Now, ever since Apple decided to go with slow as F Qi charging with their newest iPhones, I'm very, very concerned about the back because now it's just glass. Now, a lot of back glass screen protectors, they tend to be edge to edge, and they actually add another edge to the curve of the iPhone, which is kind of annoying. Now, with the bumpy implementation of their product, because it has to fit with the actual Utomic Edge, their glass screen protector actually sits quite a ways in from the edge of the iPhone, which is fine with me because I'm not concerned really about the edge of this iPhone getting damaged. I'm concerned about the back. And so This back screen protector I can stomach. The front screen protector was also easy to install and fits incredibly well with the edges. One of the standout features for the Utomic is their $150 deductible when it comes to breaking your iPhone screen. If you buy one of their products, register it, and accidentally break your screen, Utomic will cover the broken screen. Utomic is probably one of the very few companies, not the only one, that kind of offers this warranty with their screen protector or with their products. This is kind of rare, especially when you consider that the price of their products is actually quite competitive. The screen protector is really nothing special. They say it's Japanese glass, but I do know that most glass comes from Japan and it's not chemically treated like Gorilla Glass is, so it will still hold up to everyday usage. Screen protector you're looking at in this video has been in use for about 11 days and it's still in great condition. On to the covers, or snap cases as Utomic calls them. Utomic sent me 3 different covers, and out of the 3, the one that got the most usage was the finger loop. Why? Because it makes taking pictures and videos of my infant just that much easier. Now, this isn't my favorite loop accessory, as it's far from the usability of the loop case, but it gets the job done. The loop can be turned into a kickstand, which is handy, but it does get loose over time, which makes it hard to set up the kickstand on your iPhone on the first try. This type of loop seems to be fairly common, as it isn't the first time I've seen it. Also, the loop accessory doesn't allow for Qi charging, but that's not a big knock against the product, since Qi charging on the iPhone, even with the 7.5 watt updated charging, is quite bad. I've done a full charge test video for that if you're wondering why I say it's bad. Now, if you're wondering if it's easy for the snap case to come off the iPhone, it's actually easier to pull the loop off the back of the case than it is for the snap case to actually come off the iPhone. And it does take a bit of effort to pull the loop off. I will add that all the snap cases I've used will work with a glass back screen protector. Now, if I didn't have to deal with an infant who constantly tries to lunge out of my hands every single time he sees anything, I'd probably go with the normal carbon fiber snap case. The carbon fiber snap case addresses my biggest issue with the Utomic Edge, and it has nothing to do with the actual edge. It's the fact that Apple's newest iPhones are also their worst handling ones, in my opinion. At least the older aluminum bodies of the previous generations offered a bit of texture for my hands, whereas the glass back of the 8s and 10s handle like a wet bar soap. The carbon fiber snap cover does nullify the slickness of the iPhone. On to the wallet cover, which has enough capacity to hold 1 card or 2 business cards. I personally don't find iPhone wallet accessories terribly useful, but I was reminded of my time during my MBA, which I took on the weekends. My classroom was accessed through a card reader, so being able to snap this to the back of my iPhone every 2 weeks would have been quite handy. The wallet looks like leather, but it smells like cheap plastic. Now, I do have one overarching complaint about the covers, as I feel they should fit closer to the Utomic Edges. Most people won't notice it, but you'll see parts of your iPhone kind of poking out at you every once in a while. So I think the fit could be better between the snap covers and the edge. Now, usually I tell you to go buy this product through the Amazon links that I'm going to show you at the bottom of the description section below, but Utomic doesn't sell any of their products on Amazon. So if you found this video useful, considering just getting whatever through the Amazon link, and also giving this video a thumbs up, because what I'm about to show you, it's just annoying to do. When it comes to protection, Utomic doesn't offer a standard drop height anymore. If you go to the website, they don't really say you can really drop it, but as I've said at the beginning of the video, it will add a bit of protection, we'll say. Now, I was a little less excited to drop an iPhone 10 in this video, since this video isn't sponsored and iPhone 10s are ridiculously expensive, so I decided to start with some small drops and just kind of work my way up to see how I felt about them. I did do a 4-foot face first drop just to test the waters before I moved on to a 6. The screen protector actually broke, which means that the Utomic Edges didn't protect the front of the screen enough. And subsequently, after breaking the screen protector, about 2 hours after that, the screen of my iPhone went completely dead. So there's really 3 things that annoy me about this entire process. The first one is that breaking iPhones I hate breaking iPhones. It's expensive. The second thing that really bothers me is marketing fluff. Like, companies are constantly trying to mind screw us into buying their products. And so they come up with all these fancy words. They say all these things about their products that may be true, but generally are not. Premium protection. You just saw me break my iPhone. $60. for the entire setup, and it still didn't do anything for the iPhone. Now I know I've talked about the deductible, which is pretty cool, but the funny thing for me is that, well, these products were given to me. I didn't actually pay it. I didn't even register my products for it because I thought this would not happen. Now I haven't contacted them about this entire issue just yet, so I'll leave it in the comment section. I'll pin a comment to let you guys know if they actually cover the cost of, well, my screen not working. Like, you can hear it going, but the screen's dead. Now the third thing that I hate about this entire process is how flimsy the iPhone X is. This was a fresh iPhone X. I don't think I've dropped this device just yet. So basically 4 drops in and I'd have to go spend another couple $100 to replace the frickin' screen. Now I will say this about the Utomic Edges is that I don't think it's the product's fault that my iPhone broke. I did everything possibly I could with the iPhone. Utomic's done everything they possibly could. I even put a screen protector on. The screen protector did its job. It absorbed the impact. It broke, fair enough. But whatever's inside the iPhone, Apple did not do a good job of like sticking stuff together. And I wouldn't be as mad if this was a cheaper iPhone. If this iPhone only cost $500, I would almost expect it to break like that. But this is a $1,500 device that seems to come apart after just a tiny menial drop face first. I didn't have this problem with the iPhone 8s, didn't have this problem with the 7s or the 6s or the 5s. I have this problem with the iPhone X, and this thing costs 50% more than anything else, any other iPhone product that I've purchased. Sure, Apple's about to become the first $1 trillion company in terms of stock market cap, I think. And that is a great accomplishment. That means that they've done something right along the way for the last, 30 years. But it does come at a cost of us because we're paying so much more to increase the profit margins for products that do not last as long as they used to. Now, Apple's products, I think, will last longer than everybody else's. My MacBook Pro 2012 Retina is an example of that, and their general customer service is pretty good. But at the end of the day, if you're going to be charging us more for stuff, do better. That's the optics when it comes to marketing. Do better. And this all sounds very negative in this review, and every once in a while I do have to do a rant. Will I use the Utomic Edge? Yeah, I absolutely will, because I like the modularity. I like being able to customize my iPhone based on what I need on a day-to-day basis. I love the sound, the feel, like being able to just not really think that hard about setting my iPhone down on a flat surface on days that I don't want to deal with a case is very, very nice. I like the slight bounce. I like how it feels like my iPhone is protected. On a scale of, using an actual case, like this is a mouse luminous, theoretically supposed to be very tough. This is a loopy case, which is probably tougher than the mouse because you're never going to drop it. On a scale of tough over here and naked iPhone over here, the Utomic Edges is just a tiny step above the naked iPhone in terms of the protection spectrum from my perspective anyway. So that's all I got for this video. Thank you for sticking around to the very end if you're watching this part, because I just really needed to get all that stuff off my chest, we'll say. It's the first time you're watching my videos, do subscribe. I produce high quality content at least once a week now. Thanks for watching.